Hey cooks, it's Recipe Vault time. I have this box of chock full of handwritten recipe cards and clippings. And today we are making fudge pie. Yay! Interesting name, but we're going for it anyway, right? On the Recipe Vault. We are into these classic recipes. This came out of some kind of flyer or something called Chocolate, right? So join us. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. Chocolate fudge pie, right? In this mixer, I have a stick of butter. And we're going to go ahead and put on the paddle here. And we're going to start creaming this butter. And we're going to add some sugar to that. So we're making our filling. And we want to cream this until it's light and fluffy. I think we need a quick scrape down though. Scrape it real quick at the bottom. I'm going to let this go a few minutes. Okay, so I'm going to add some vanilla, pure vanilla. And I have a couple egg yolks. We're just going to add these here. Except I need to scrape this in here. Oops, let me scrape it down real quick. Okay, so I have some unsweetened chocolate here. This is just common grocery store chocolate. Comes in a bar like this. It calls for unsweetened. We're going to take 2 squares.
If you end up a little bit more than 2 squares, I wouldn't worry too much about them.
I have to be exact. And let me go melt this in the microwave. So it's time for this chocolate. It's not a lot of chocolate, but chocolate's one of those things that you don't need a lot and it turns chocolatey really fast.
You take it from a Professional taste tester, Evu.
He did taste this and he said, "Oh, this is unsweetened."
It is unsweetened.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Okay, let's give this a little bit of a whirl here.
Oh, yeah.
Does it look super chocolatey?
I don't know, it changed the color.
Well, I got a bunch stuck to the side of the bowl. This isn't a lot of ingredients to go into a pie.
Well, you still got a little bit of flour and stuff you got to put in there, right?
Yeah. Egg whites.
Yeah.
We'll see. Did Amy screw it up? Now it also wants us to put in a cup of flour. Is this going to make it like cake-like? Fudge-like.
It's a half a cup of flour. It's not that much. It's probably just a filler.
I could have used my scraper paddle. That would have solved my scraping problem. Oh well.
Yeah, you only live once, right?
living wild.
There you go.
Okay. So next up, we are going to whisk the egg whites. Okay, so we need to whip up some egg whites. This is gonna make it nice and fluffy. So I got a new bowl. You want a nice clean bowl. You don't want anything, any fats or anything in there because it will keep it from whipping. Got the whisk on here, putting in a couple egg whites. Let's start this going. A little bit of salt. We need stiff peaks, so let's see where we're at. They look stiff. For just a second. Okay, so we have our chocolate mixture here, and then we're going to fold the egg whites into our chocolate mixture. So you just want to gently fold this in. You don't really want to deflate those egg whites. So this is kind of a stiff batter in here. It's not exactly easy to fold this in. And it wants us to use an unbaked pie shell. I have a frozen one here. So I usually make my own pie crust, but on a simple pie like this, I'm not gonna like take all that effort. This is like a everyday weeknight kind of pie. I don't want to like spend a lot of time making pie crust for something that's like a simple pie like this. Who knows? I might regret that. But it says to use a basic frozen pie shell.
A lot easier, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this is actually filling this. I didn't think it was going to.
I think those egg whites really helped.
Yeah. I was like, that's not going to be enough filling for that pie.
Mm-mm.
You could, once it comes out of the oven, you could like cover it in fresh whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
It suggests serving it with ice cream. So I got Eric some vanilla ice cream to eat this with. So this is going in the oven, 375 for like 40 minutes. And when that is done, we'll be back. Okay, so it just came out of the oven and it did puff up like it said. It's sinking back down some. So I don't know. We put a toothpick and it came out clean. So it's probably going to shrink back down and kind of get a crackly crust like a fudge.
It has a little crust to it.
Yeah.
It had a little resistance with toothpick, and then it went through easy.
So when it completely cools, you could just pipe on some whipped cream. We're going to eat it, or Eric's going to eat it with the suggestion that it gives some vanilla ice cream. So we'll be back for that. Okay, so it's officially time to cut a piece. So I'm going to do so. It's kind of firm.
We kind of let this cool for what, about an hour, room temperature?
The crust is crumbly. It's actually crumbling off. It completely crumbled off. There you go, Boo.
Oh, I don't care.
And we will give your little pie here a little shakety shake of, woo, ice cream. How about right on top?
Why not?
Are you going to want to take a taste of this?
I just might have to do that.
Okay, Boo, go for it.
All right. So this consists of two parts. One, the tasty pie, right? Yum.
Fudge pie!
Right. Yum, yum. Slight crust, kind of chewy. Like Amy said, it did dense up a little bit. So
Does it taste like fudge at all?
it does. It doesn't taste like some of that really rich, dense fudge that,
Super
one
chocolate.
bite, your stomach just feels full because it's like that dense. It's like a rock. Of course, it's not that good, but it's pretty skippy good just the way it is. Got a little ice cream with a little bit of yum yum.
I think he gives it his thumbs up.
Oh yeah, this is far from a fail. No, this guy's safe. He's protected. He goes on to the next round.
Not quite a looker, but tasty.
The problem is, in the oven, it rose, and then as it cooled, it fell. So if you can't stand to look at it, put a little whipped cream in there. That'll fill it up, right? Or do what we did, ice cream. But yeah, it tastes good. I definitely give it a thumbs up. So thank you, Boo Boo. I know it's
Awesome.
a lot of work, but it's good, yeah.
So thank you, Recipe Vault. This one gets Eric's thumbs up. We'll see you next time.
Bye.